Hello, we are here on Mini Stampers TV. This morning a girl wanted to suicide by jumping off her balcony. She said that she couldn't pay her rent and she didn't want to see her kids die of hunger. A neighborhood see everything and called the police, but it was too late. The girl luckily survived, but the doctors aren't sure that she is totally fine because she started to talk in a different accent. Today we talk with Dr. Bausels.
Dr. Bausels, how is Claudia feeling?
The blow she had affected her speech part in the brain, but she's okay now. We detected foreign accent syndrome, which is a speech disorder that causes a sudden change to speak. So a native speaker talks with a foreign accent, and my patient started to talk like in a German accent, but she's fine. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Bausels. Now we have the neighbor in camera. Can you explain us your experience?
Everything happened so fast. I only had time to call the police, and I first saw her about to fall from her balcony, and I feel very nervous because I feel like her life was in my hands, and it's a new experience for me.
This has been a tragic episode. Luckily, she didn't die and she received money from the charity to pay her rent and to feed her kids. The Catalan singer Pau Garcia blacked out in the middle of his concert. The fans shouted and shouted, but he woke up a minute later. We talked with Pau, who made a little research of his problem. He explained us that he had a new report that left everyone baffled. Video, please.
Hello, Claudia. I found out that patients with epilepsy are affected by a series of very sharp sounds that aggravated crisis, and on the other hand, there are bass sounds that improve crisis. I saw electroencephalograms that they had made while I was suffering a crisis, and I realized that chords resemble the sounds of my songs. So I thought that somehow they could be related.
We also talked with Dr. Pepito Garcia, as a specialist in epilepsy. Please?
We don't know if Paul's research is true. However, there are still many questions unknown concerning this disease, but he would have to perform a better study with more patients to draw conclusions. I'm currently discussing this topic with my work friends to know whether there is any open line of research in this area.
Today we talk with Pau, a specialist doctor about epilepsy. We have seen how Pau has made a discovery which can be very useful to cure this disease. Many advances in science have started discoveries at random. Hopefully, this is one of them. And now, the weather with Pablo Molina.